Alright, I got the next chapter done. Whew, boy, this has been a challenge the last couple weeks because I've been traveling, not able to work so much, and of course I've come to my green lady place to get some writing done with very nice scenery and music in the background. But here are my words. So I finally got through this chapter. I was trying to figure out how to make it interesting and suspenseful. So let's see how I did. I'll read you the last couple paragraphs here. Drake considered the binocular man. There was a man watching the boat, that they're going out in the harbor in Magellan Bay in the Philippines. So again, Drake considered the binocular man. He was out of place. Repetitively patting his hip showed he lacked confidence. The facial expression of a resigned phone call was just like the blonde man on the bridge that got into a car crash. Drake asked, "Is it okay if I close the cabin door for a moment?" The pilot, Captain Marco, ignored him for a moment, and then they continued out of the harbor. The captain mutely nodded, like this. He focused on avoiding careless small craft swarming the harbor. In a few minutes, Marco, the captain, turned his attention to Drake. "Why all the hush-hush?" the captain asked. Marco had been briefed on what they were doing. Drake explained what he saw in the harbor, the Birdman. He explained the Burning Man's actions and the body language. The color drained from Marco's face. Bum, bum, bum. Sweet. So I was trying to figure out how to make it interesting to keep you tided over, to make you turn the page to the next chapter without having an explosion and he leapt out of the building or something like that, but more of a psychological impact to keep the suspense going. So I transferred the suspense from directly Drake's actions to what he observed into somebody else's actions, because the captain's the one taking the group of three, Drake and his two compatriots, to look for the hidden and lost item from Magellan's sailing around the world in the 1500s. And that's the big tie-in and part of the historical experience of my next novel. There you go, there are the words. I have a few notes here talking about the resort and the drink that Drake enjoyed. Sweet. Thank you very much for watching. My name's Aaron Belsing. Check out my next book, aaronbelsing.com.